Welcome back. It's Cast a Spell, and today we are talking and doing an example spell workshop, so to speak, of protection work. Okay, so when going about your protection work, first off, I'm gonna tell you like this: the items that I carry, gang, made with Palo Amargo. Okay, if you understand Palo Conjure, you're gonna understand that Palo Amargo is a very intense Palo. Okay, this Palo will get shit done. This shit is for protection, and rightfully so. It's meant for protection. This particular stick is for protection, and it does its job. But I always recommend get our Palo text at a Coke Corner store. You will understand a lot more when it comes to Palo Conjure. But moving forward, I have a particular kit made with Palo Amargo. This particular kit is called Gang Protection. All right, this kit. is going to get shit done for you. Now, the reason why it's called gang is because there's a gang of spirits that is ready to do that, to do your bidding of protection. Okay, the thing about a gang, though, there's a leader of the gang, and that's up to you. You need to know what spirit you're working with. I talk about this on all my videos. Like, make sure you're intimate with your spirits. Like, if you're gonna watch this video, watch my previous videos about being intimate with your spirits and understanding the spirits that you're working with. Okay, you can't just be doing anything with no idea about the spirits that are at play here. So if you work with particular spirits, understand that which one is best for protecting. If you're already used to working with particular spirits, which one is great for protecting? Okay, so understanding that particular spirit, having them be the head of your work, ahead of the gang, giving out the orders of what needs to be done is necessary. You need to set your shit up for success. All right, spell work isn't just, oh, let me throw some herbs and some oils here, there. No. You need to have a plan. You need to set a plan in motion. If there's a gang that's ready to do your bidding to protect the hell out of you, like if you have the Bloods, the Crips, you know what I mean? There's a leader of that particular sanction that is going to set up what needs to be done. You're not just going to go out here doing bullshit. It's a gang for a reason. So gangs are perfect when it comes to protection. All right, so having a leader that's looking over your work, that's looking over how things are going to be protected, looked over, etc., is necessary, and make sure that you implement that into your spell work. But all it needs is direction. All your spell work needs is direction. It needs to be implemented with direction. Set it up for success. I'm not saying you tell exactly which spirit you're doing this and you're doing that. I'm not saying you can't do that. But what I'm saying is your gang of spirits are going to work well when they have a leader. Set them up a leader. Set them up a particular spirit that's going to lead them to do this particular kind of work. What I'm going to be using in this spell is my fixed gang candle. All right, now there's a reason this is my fixed gang candle. This is really all you need. You need this and the spirit looking over your work. But what I'm going to be implementing is the herbs, my oil, and my skull candle. I have a brown skull candle, and my brown skull candle is specifically for my physical existence. That's why it's the brown skull candle. But this fixed candle here is literally what all of these herbs are. You can use the skull candles if you like. You can use whatever candle you like. You know what I mean? But this baby right here already has a gang of spirits surrounding it. Already has particular spirits. It just needs direction. So that's why it's gang. Now that we have that, I have my brown skull candle. I have my gang herbs and my gang oil. And if you guys don't know, again, these are the same herbs used in this candle. The kit comes with a few skull candles, the oil, the herbs, and the fixed candle. All right, so all you need to do is set it up for success. And all of this is easier said than done. But when you're working, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're working with gang, there's a few things that I've picked up working with these particular spirits. First off, they love to smoke. If you got tobacco, just whiff some tobacco smoke, burn a cigarette in the same process of doing this work. They love the weed, they love the cigars, they love the liquor, they love Tupac, they love Biggie. They are aggressive for you. It's your gang. It's your gang. They're waiting on your orders. When you're using any of these candles, make sure you have that leader of the gang setting it up. This is going to be a quick, simple spell to do, and I'm pretty sure you all can follow along. The only thing I'm gonna continue to say is make sure you know which spirit is looking over your shit. So what I'm going to be doing, put that here, is I'm going to be sanctifying my physical existence. There's a reason why you want to pick particular colors, particular candles. It's all about the symbol of it. I'm not saying you can't do this with a regular candle, because you can. But what sits in the subconscious is things that are very close to that particular symbol that you're trying to take care of. So that's why I have a brown skull candle. What you want to do is write or scribe your name into this candle. This is for you. This is for you being protected. So what am I going to do? I'm going to write Castus. Now, if you have particular sigils, scribe into your candle. Take your time. All right. So I have mine, which I use heavily for protection. And what you're doing every time you scribe into a candle, your particular sigils or symbols, it doesn't have to be pretty, y'all, but what you're doing is feeding into that sigil. You're making it stronger. You're making it more known in your spiritual work. And etc. So what you want to do is, you can do family, you can do all of it, friends, la-di-da, ba-da-da-da. So, and again, this is an example, you guys, but my examples are fucking spells, so fuck with me. Scribe, chant. This is the time where you want to chant and talk to your fucking spirits. This is where you play that music. I would play my shit right now, but then there's the whole copyright thing. So I have my skull candle. It's already scribed into, and I'm lighting 2 candles. I'm lighting my fixed candle, and I'm going to be lighting my skull candle. And in fact, I have another little, that's for that later. But this bowl is just for me dressing it and everything. So there's 2 things I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be dressing it with my oil, and I'm going to be dressing it with my herbs. But not just dressing it, I'm also going to be surrounding my skull in a circle of herbs in order to implicate the symbol of protection, being guarded by these particular spirits. Okay? Being protected. Okay, this is not a time where you want it to be quick, like the example I just gave, like boom, 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 just da-da-da-da-da. No, take your time. Take your time. There's no rush here. There's no rush here. You want to talk to them. You want to be grateful. If you have offerings like particular palos, herbs, candies, alcohol, pour out some alcohol. Pour some out. In fact, boom. Pour some alcohol, bathe it in the candle. And that's okay, your candle will dry. Once it dries, it's fine. But for my gang, they enjoy liquor, they enjoy beer, all of it. If you got something good, some good liquor, pour out some good liquor. You know what I mean? So, let it sit, let it be dressed. Now, the messy part. I got my gang oil. Also the Apollo Armargo, particular herbs, everything like that. I take my time with my shit, y'all. I really do. Ooh, just looks so good. Ooh-wee. It just looked like it just took over. Yes, play some fucking Tupac right now in this shit. And take your time, massage the temples, man. Massage it all in the candle. It's not gonna be clean. This is not a clean situation. In fact, I enjoy getting messy. It kind of puts me into this childlike space where I just play in dirt. Just playing in it. If you have certain chants or certain mantras that you put over your work or to invoke your spirits, do so. Do so right now. Do so in the process, because what you're doing in fixing your candle or dressing your candle is you're bringing this whole, you're creating the realm for this to take place in. You're creating your victory. You're creating your protection. You're creating the manifestation that you want. So that's why you want to do it while you're setting this up. Not just when you light it and it's all done. Do it while it's being set up. Build it. You're building this up. So this is what you want, okay? This is what you want. Now I got my herbs. Grateful for my herbs. So grateful. Me and herbs, I get along with herbs, man. I get along with the dead, the dry. Me and the dry herbs, man. I love to bring them to life, man. Protecting my head, my sides, my back, all of it. Me and herbs have a connection because I enjoy seasoning my food. Like if you see my altar, I have cast irons everywhere because I'm cast a spell. Pun intended. Like I work with the cast irons. I have a spiritual kitchen where everything gets cooked up, manifested. I make meals out of my spells. My spells are meals. So, and that's the kind of connection you want with your own shit. Like it doesn't have to be what I have, you know, but I was born doing this shit. So like I have it set up in a way where it's not just a spiritual kitchen. Like I understand the seasonings that I use. Like something might be the adobo of my work, you know what I mean? So let's move that out the way. Let's move that out the way and put this baby right here. Now, if you had red brick dust, that's always a good idea to use. It's an older technique, not even that old, but you know, a few centuries old, where people they use red brick dust because it's used symbolically to make houses, protection, covering. There we go. I'm gonna protect myself, my physical existence, the symbol of it, right? Surrounded in a circle. So your spirits know what they're protecting. They have an idea, a clear understanding. And you may be asking, yo, Castus, what's the offering? I'll tell you. My spirit that I'm about to let run this shit already knows what it is because she can't wait to eat this offering. It's whatever motherfucker tried shit with me is her fucking dinner. If it's someone physical, that's who she's about to eat. That's her offering. I'm like, I got you, boo. That's what she eats. So your offering might be different depending on the spirit that you're working with. But the one that overlooks my protection work loves to eat. She loves to eat the egos. The one that's going to be overlooking this work, Kali. Okay? I am sacrificing my enemy, their ego, to be eaten. So when you're working with particular spirits, understand how they work, understand how they feed, and what they like to eat. So she enjoys eating egos. I'm gonna give her a whole ego to eat. All right, so that's her offering. You can offer, there's multiple ways to offer. You can offer physical food, cow tongues, shit like that. But it depends on, like, all that kind of work depends on the spirits you're working with. But like, understand the spirit you're working with because they're going to react differently to different type of shit. Like, they're different spirits, man, require different sacrifices, but that's why you become intimate with them so you can understand how they work. This is what I'm protecting. This is what I'm telling them that their offering is, what they're going to be eating. You know what I mean? I want them to get full off of their ego. So that's why I have this fixed candle. It's not just protection for me, which I'm showing them what's the protection for me. I'm giving them my enemy's ego. If you have a symbol for it, perfect. Or you can just write it in. You know what I mean? So, enemy's ego. My enemy's ego is already fucking dinner. So what you're gonna do after that, after you set everything up, after you've taken your time, you've chanted, you put your mantras, you understand what each particular thing means in your work. You understand why you have the circle, why you have a skull, why you have the oils, why you have a fixed candle. Like, make it mean something. You have to make this mean something to you. Then light that. Light it. And what do you do when you're done, when it's done being lit? Throw it away. It's already been done. The candle's already been burnt. You don't need to do anything special. Just let go of the wax. Never reuse your wax either. Never reuse your wax because it's already had its goal played out. So people already ask me, like, do you ever reuse your wax? Hell the fuck no. Hell the fuck no. I do not allow that shit to be reused. It already had a goal and it already accomplished its goal. So I hope that made that simple for you guys. I'm going to light these candles and get my shit protected, bro. I tell you. So if you are interested in any of the items that we use, or if you are interested in contacting us, please visit our website or follow us on Instagram. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.